I'm back. Period. Got a new mirror. It's cute Hello Kitty mirror. I like call it Hello Kitty even though it's a cat. But this is obviously Hello Kitty. Like, can you be for real? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm msRaphaella, but my homeboys and homegirls call me Ra. And tonight I'm doing a story time. The story time when I found out my man had a baby on me. Not my man anymore, it's my ex, you know, like, yeah. Well, I don't really consider him an ex because we never really dated, but like, we never got that close. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm gonna just tell the story. And a bitch was bored. Like, okay, I was definitely the type of girl to talk to people because I was bored, even though, like, just to see if it got anywhere. Because honestly, I wasn't really looking for a relationship for real because I just got out of a short little, I want to call it a talking stage because it wasn't really a relationship for real. We didn't even date for that long. Like, so my little situationship, that's what I'm gonna call it. But I wasn't really looking for nothing for real. I don't really have a type. Like, I do tend to talk to, you know, but I took a break because I was just trying something new. Like, and that's not only what I look for though, because getting up to it, he was I want to say like an emo boy, but he wasn't really emo. Like, he was just, I want to say like more like all, you know what I'm saying? I really like all. I was just on Instagram one day and I think he had replied to, I had him in close friends and we would kind of text here and there, not really though. And then like one day I looked at his page, I was like, oh, he's kind of cool, like it's a little dreadhead. Like, to me he was kind of cute. I was just doing shit. I was just doing shit at this point. Why the fuck I low-key forgot his name? Like his actual name. When I tell you this is so insignificant to me, but I low-key forgot this happened to me. Like, so I'm gonna give him the name. I'm gonna call him Emo. So yeah, looked on his page. He was a producer. Like, he produced and made music apparently. Like, yeah, we started texting and he was really sweet. Honestly, he was really nice, like really cool. We got on the phone and then he would like spill out his tea and then we had conversations. So the conversation would just be, it would be like fake deep shit. Like, y'all know when somebody that's like fake deep be trying to get all real with you. That's what it kind of gave. And then he told me he was an Aquarius, and so I was like, okay, bitch, this is red flag. And I should have known, honestly, because I don't like Aquariuses. I don't give a fuck. I am a Capricorn, okay, Capricorn queen. I don't get along with Aquariuses. My sister sign, I don't give a fuck. Like, me and Aquarius don't mix. Boy or girl, it don't matter. I don't like none of them. Honestly, like, I don't. Y'all stay the fuck over there. Where the fuck y'all came from? Stay over there. Don't come over here. Over there. And so we would you know, get on the phone a lot. And it was really good. Like, I think he had sent me money one time. I can't remember for what, but and a week or two goes by, was like FaceTime and stuff. And then I was like, oh, can I come see you or whatever? Because he had a car. Okay, let's not do that. He had a car. It's just the fact, I don't like people at my place where I sleep at. You know what I'm saying? At my people's house, like, no thank you. Like, especially because if I don't see a future with you, like, no thank you. You're not ever coming here, honestly. If you ever come here, it's life or death. Literally. Like, I went over there and he was cool. Like, honestly, it was cool. It was kind of like, he kind of gave homeboy vibes. Like, he didn't really give yet, like, yeah, I want to fuck with you. Like, he didn't really flirt like that. So it really just gave, we're just chilling. Like, yeah. So this was over the summer. Me and my family, we had went to the mountains because we was going on vacation. While I was at the cabin trip, I had made a post. I posted myself. But this nigga, he screenshotted my post off my close friends and posted it on his close friends. And I was just like, I thought that was kind of weird because it's just like, why would you screenshot a photo of myself, of my close friends, and then post it on your close friends? Like, I sent it to you. I didn't send the picture to him. I sent the picture to him after he posted, like, after he made that post. And I was just kind of like, what the fuck? And I was also like, why are you fucking posting me? Like, bitch, this is why I decided, like, after that, I was not going to talk to people in my city no more because niggas are weird. Like, bro, like, they're weird to me. And it's so annoying, like, bro, because why would you do that? Like, I actually, me personally, I don't want to be posted by you unless I know we're locked in. And I knew I wasn't gonna go, you know, social media with him either. Like, So I didn't say nothing about it because I didn't want it to seem like, oh, I didn't want him to post me. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely reported that shit. And I was laying down because I was sleepy. I think we woke up early because my peoples love making breakfast at like 9 in the morning, waking everybody up in the house early. So you gotta wake up out your sleep, eat, and then go back to sleep. And then get ready to do whatever you was gonna do that day. So I went back to sleep, right? And I remember I was like right in the middle between falling asleep and being up. While I was going to sleep, I get a whole phone call, right? Yeah, I get a phone call, right? And I answer the phone. I'm like, hello? And she like,
hey, this is Emo's baby mama, and we're gonna have a baby, so can you stop texting him?
And I was like, what? And she hung up. Click. Because I was half asleep, like, and honestly, I was just like, I was really like, did that just fucking happen to me? So after she hung the phone up, I called back because I was like, whoa, I'm up now. Like, bitch, I'm up. I'm chilling. What the hell y'all got going on? And Shorty answered the phone and she's like, I'm like, whoa, what the fuck did you say? Like, I was half asleep. I'm like, wait, you his baby mama? You got a baby on the way? She's like, yeah. And then she's like, tell her. She said, tell her, hold the phone up to his head or whatever. I heard this boy breathing on the other side of the phone. He didn't say nothing though, but I heard him breathing like she was holding a gun to his head. And I was like, oh, so I hung up because I was like, okay, I'm not finna be doing too much. Like, no, thank you. After that second phone call, I texted him. I was like, you're weird as shit or whatever. I was just like, nigga, you know I don't like niggas with kids. Mind you, y'all, one of the first FaceTime calls when we were on the phone together, I asked every boy this that I talk to because I don't play, y'all. I gets down. I do not fucking play. Bitch, if you got kids, stay the fuck away from me, bitch. I'm too young in turn. First of all, I'm the baby. I remember the first FaceTime call, I asked him, does he have a baby? Does he have kids? He tried to laugh it off. So I'm no, I don't. No, I'm not playing. Disrespectful. Off rip. Disrespectful. It pissed me off. You got me. Kiki. Joke's over. Like, okay. You can get your nigga. One thing about me, y'all, I do not share. Very stingy. I texted him. I was like, who the fuck was just on the phone? What you got going on? And I was blocked. So
playing from Raphaella's iPhone.
It was just kind of like a damn, like, okay. And especially because I understand, like, when your man a hoe, you be mad at everybody, including him. But yeah, so after that, still chilling on my vacation. I have fun. Like, you know, I was taking pictures, I be cute and all that shit, right? Fast forward back into town. So I come back home. And I get a text and no, he unblocked me. That's what he did. I know that's what he did. Bro, this niggas are so... That's why it's just kind of like, girl, don't even ask that boy to block that girl because he could just unblock her as soon as you go away. Like, as soon as you turn your back, he's gonna unblock her. Like, there's no point in asking no nigga to block a female that you think he's talking to because he's gonna unblock her, okay? So it don't matter. Like, yeah, it feels good because he's gonna do it to make you happy right then and there. But when he get back home in that room, he's definitely unblocking Shorty. He texted my phone. He was just trying to clear it up. He was talking about something. That's what this nigga said, y'all. He said, LOL, you just got pranked. I was talking to my best friend and I told him, he was like, bro, that shit was not a prank. And I'm like, yeah, bro. And so he texted me and I'm like, nigga, I know that wasn't no prank. And he was like, what he say? He said, yeah, it was a prank, but that my cousins had my phone or whatever and they're playing on his phone. But I'm like, what, who does that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what? And so then this nigga had the audacity to actually send me, bro, he actually sent me, mind y'all, this is not right after, this is like 2 or 3 days after the girl called my phone, all that. And so he literally got his little cousins to like stand in a circle or like take a picture on his phone and send it to me. Like, if you don't leave them innocent kids alone, like, when his cousins took the picture and sent it to my phone, it irked the shit out of me. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I have zero tolerance for BS, especially with boys. Like, I have zero tolerance. Like, I literally was just like, tell your cousins to stop sending shit to my phone before I black on them. Like, I'm going. So his cousins had sent a picture and like texted me saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, it was just a joke. Like we were just playing on his phone. Please don't leave him." I remember I was on Instagram flipping through stories. Why the fuck this boy, he posted, he's like, "It really be your own family," with like a heartbreak emoji. Like, bro, I swear, I was just like, I think I screenshot it and I sent it to the group chat. I was like, y'all, look at this. This is hilarious. Like, this is so fucking funny. Like, right then and there, I didn't really think. At first, I thought, I was just like, okay, yeah, he's definitely lying. He got his fucking cousins to stand up and take a photo. Like, that's so lame. Like, bro, it's never that serious. Like, it's never that serious. And so, days passed, and then he ended up texting me again. And he was like, "I'm actually so sorry. Like, whatever. Like," he ended up making an excuse saying it was it was a prank. I'm just so sorry, like, on their behalf or whatever. And I want to make it up to you. So I was like, you know what, fine. I don't really care. Like, okay. Something with me, like, okay. Something with me, which is kind of backwards, I guess you could say. But it makes sense to me. Like, if you're like a hoe, not a hoe, but like, you know, like one of the people I'm just talking to, and you do some fucked up shit, okay, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna talk to you again because I'm not taking you seriously. Like, bro, I'm not taking you seriously, and I just want to talk to you because I'm bored. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it don't be that deep with me. So yeah, and I was just like, okay, send me proof. Like, I want to see it. So he sends me the proof that it was a prank or whatever. Like, he had texted his cousin saying that wasn't cool or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I guess I believe him. So I believed him. And I guess you can say I'm a dummy. I don't know, y'all. Just be doing shit. We get back texting or whatever. Get back texting. And everything's cool. Like, we be chilling. This was when I was out with my best friend. And I was with him because we was just running errands like we normally do. I asked him to come with me to go to the beauty supply store. And he was like, okay, bet. So we was on the way to the beauty supply store. My car broke down, okay? Like, my car was fucked up. This shit literally, we was at the intersection and I was about to turn. The shit literally just stopped working. Like, the wheel got locked and it stopped working. So found out my car was broken. Something was wrong with the alternator. Yeah. My dad, he ended up fixing something that he thought was wrong with it. Like, at first, he didn't think it was the alternator. So it was something else. He thought it was something else. So he ended up fixing that, and he said it was okay for me to drive. All right, boom. So it was okay for me to drive. Because, mind you, the boy I was talking to, Emo, he didn't stay in town. He stayed, like, 30 minutes away from here. So I drove over there and chill with him again, and we was cool. Like, it was just cool. And we was, you know, taking happy juice. Prior to that, like earlier that day, he was venting to me because he had posted some sad ass shit. Like, and I slid it. I was like, what's wrong? He ended up telling me, like, honestly, he ended up trauma dumping to me about all his family issues, like how he got mommy issues and shit. And I was just like, oh, that's so sad. You know what I'm saying? I was giving him advice and shit. I remember I texted my best friend. I was like, I don't know what to say though. He's just like, just say, like, make him feel better. Like, I don't know. Tell him that you be his new mommy. I was like, I'm not saying that, but I was like, I'm gonna say that. So I said that. He was into it. And I was like, and then I was like, how about I would get a bottle of TP and we gonna go chill. When I chill, we gonna go turn up. Yeah. So on the way back, we had stopped at Cookout, right? Stopped at Cookout and dropped him off back home because he was out of it. But I was good enough to drive, y'all, I swear. On the way back home, I'm already on the highway, okay? Highway back. Why? What the fuck is this? Oh my god. What is this on my face? I peeped. This boy left his phone in my car. I know me. So if y'all don't know me, y'all are gonna find out when I start doing these other story times. I am the queen of going through phones. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, okay, bitch, you know what we finna do. So he ended up texting me off Instagram, DMing me. So I'm assuming he was like off of his, either like his laptop or something, or like a burner phone. I don't know, off another device to text my phone. So he's like, hey, I left my phone in your car. Do you think you can come bring it back tomorrow or whenever? And I was like, hell yeah, I got you. He texted my phone that night, right? So I was like, yeah, I'll bring it to you tomorrow. I didn't even have to go through that bitch. You wanna know why? Because he didn't have the notification setting set to where you don't see the actual notification message. He had it set to where my hair look crazy, y'all. I'm about to do it. Let me do my makeup instead of, yeah. But he had it set to where you can see the notification and what was said and all that. So I didn't even have to do anything. I didn't have to do no work. It was just like on a silver platter, just right there. It was so many girls, like, oh my God. It was a lot of girls. I never go. I see this one girl in his phone named Baby Mama. I was like, ain't no way that boy sat up here and lied, literally, and I believe that. Are you kidding me, bro? Like, you really sat up here and lied to me about your kid? Like, that's crazy. That's actually kind of crazy. Sent it right to the group chat and they're like, dang, yeah, it was like that, bro. Next morning comes around and I'm on the way to take my sister to practice. So it's like 7 in the morning. So what I was gonna do, originally my plan was, this was my plan, I was going to give him his phone back at his house, and then I was going to beat his fucking ass. Y'all, look, I really think this was God saving me though, because on the way on the highway, my car broke down. So I had called my bestie. I was texting her. I was like, are you up? No text back. I was like, this nigga is definitely asleep. So called him. He was like, where are you at? And I'm like, on the highway. He was like, So I look pasty, y'all. Ignore that. But so my best friend's on the way. I already called the tow people to come get my car. I was blown because I was just like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like, this, when your car is broken, that's like the worst inconvenience ever, bro. Like, so he comes gets me, and then this one girl. So when my car was broke on the side of the road, this one girl, I'm not gonna give her name because she's kind of irrelevant, but yeah. So this one girl, she was blowing up his phone. I need some more. And so when I was sitting in the car on the side of the road, this girl kept blowing up his phone and it was pissing me off. So I answered the phone. I was like, stop fucking blowing up his phone, bro. Like, yes, bro, it's another bitch. I really was just like, bro, yes, it's another girl. And honestly, can you just please stop blowing up his phone? Like, I'm just not in the mood right now. And she's like, wait, what? So I just hung up and that was it. But yeah. And she's texting, she's like, what do you have going on? Like, are you okay? Because apparently they were sharing locations, but I'm gonna tell you about that in a second. So when my best friend pulls up on me, comes get me, and I'm in the car, she calls back again. And so by this time I'm on some chill shit. Every time I get on my best friend, I be on some cool shit. I never really be mad around him, like, for real. And so I told him the story. He was laughing. He was just like, dang, like, he's peed. I'm like, no, he's not. He's a loser. Like, loser just lied about everything. Like, bro, oh my God. And so the girl, she calls me back again. She calls me again. And I answer the phone this time. I'm like, hey. She's like, who is this? And I'm like, oh, I'm just about to tell you what happened. So I basically told her everything that I told y'all, like, yeah, and about all the girls I seen in his phone or whatever. And she's like, oh my God, ain't no way. Like, we've been messing with each other ever since we was in the 8th grade. And I'm finna confront him, and he not gonna lie to my face. I remember her saying that, and I remember me and my best friend literally laughing so hard, because it's just like, girl, he literally lied to me, and he's been lying to you. What do you think? Like, you think you're different, like, special? Like, he's gonna lie to you. But, you know, I was just like, whatever. She was like, yeah, I was just calling, like, to see if everything's okay, because I see his location was on the side of the road. And I was like, oh. I was like, that's the way you calling. I was just like, oh nah, and that's my bad. I didn't mean to, like, you know, cuss you out, but I was just frustrated because my car had broke down. And you kept calling the phone. She was like, oh no, it's okay, I understand. She was really sweet for that, because me personally, I would have been mad, because bitch, don't take that shit on me. But honestly, she was honestly very understanding. And so yeah, so I was just like, yeah, that's crazy, but I gotta give him his phone back because he had left it in my car. She was like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah. So I went back home, right, sit in my bed, and mind you, I texted him. I'm like, okay, so I'm finna come. You're gonna have to come get it, because my car is messed up. Like, my car is not working. I can't go nowhere, which sucks, because I don't sit at the house. Like, y'all, I'm on the move all the time. Not even gonna cap. I'm always on the move. Okay, bad bitch got moves to make. Dang it, I always forget to bronze my face before I start baking. And my bronzer is too dark for my skin tone. Up chilling, and I get a phone call, okay? I get a phone call. Number I ain't never seen, but something told me pick up. So I picked up, and I'm like, hello, who is this? She's like, hey, this is Emo's baby mama's best friend. So I was like, oh, all ears, automatically. And she was just like, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on because he doesn't have his phone right now or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, so he left his phone in my car and I looked through that bitch. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I literally told her everything. I was just like, yeah, I seen all this stuff in his phone. I seen that he had a baby mama. I don't like boys with baby mamas, kids, anything of that nature. Honestly, I don't want anything to do with it. And I just told her everything that, like, I seen in the phone. And she was just like, oh my God, I'm finna, put y'all on a call together. I was like, okay, cool, that's fine. And yeah, so she gets on the phone with the baby mama. I'm gonna name her Kiki, okay? So Kiki gets on the phone with, so it's like 3 ways, so we're like a group call. So we're all on the phone and I'm just telling her like what I told her best friend. She's like, oh my God, that is crazy, because apparently he had told her that we wasn't talking no more, or like he cut me off. But I was just like, no, like he told me it was a prank. She was like, it was not no prank. I told him that I think I'm pregnant, and I'm like, oh my God, you need to go take a pregnancy test. She was like, yeah, I was gonna take one when I get paid or whatever. I'm like, yeah, you need to take one. And she's like, bro, when he comes to get the phone back, make sure you beat him up. And she was like, I'm finna tell his mama, I'm so cool with his mama, I can't believe he did this, I'm like, girl, that's fine, because I totally understand. And I feel like that's so weird, because how are you acting like that and you're literally finna be a father? Like, you're already messing up and the baby's not even here yet. And honestly, I don't want any parts with that. I don't like kids. I mean, I do love kids, but boys with kids, no. Then she was like, okay, we need a plan. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a plan. So the plan was I'm finna go up there, and as I'm giving him the phone, I'm going in his shit. You know what I'm saying? That was the plan. That was the plan. And she was like, yeah, do that for me, because when I see him, I'm gonna do it way worse. I'm like, oh my God. Like, it was really cool about it on the phone. Like, she was cool, she wasn't rude, like, bro. So all right, so the plan comes into play, and I told her when he's supposed to come or whatever, and she's like, okay, bet. So I keep updating him how like far he was or how close he should be, because he told me he was about like 15 minutes away. So I was like, okay. So I go outside, I walk outside, I'm a walker, I don't care. I used to walk, so it's really nothing to it. Like, my brother, I look ghosty. Like, he pulled up or whatever, and I walk outside, pulled up in the car, he's smiling at me, he's like, hey, and his homie in the car, right, in the passenger. And I walk up, I'm like, hey, I went, oh, and I started running. I got the fuck out of Dodge, nigga. I said, oh shit, no. All I knew was, bitch, you better stick that nigga and run, cause he gonna catch me. I was like, oh, he gonna catch me, cause I took off. Like, y'all, when I took off running, like, the way I did it, like, I had his phone in my hand, and I stuck him with the phone in my hand, and it dropped in his car. And like, bro, I didn't even mean to hit him that hard. I really didn't. Like, bro, I did not mean to do that shit that hard, bro. This is for content purposes only. Like, I'm lying about the whole thing, okay? As I'm running, I'm like ducked off in between this person's backyard, right? And I'm on the phone with the girls. Like, this is all going on while I'm on the phone with them. And they were talking. It's like, ooh. They were like, oh my God, Rod, like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? You're not talking to me. What's going on? And I was just telling her, I was like, yeah, everything's fine. But like, I'm hiding behind his house because like he had drove and was trying to chase me. And she was like, oh my God, I hope they don't have no Glocks on them or nothing. I was like, oh shit. I was like, I hope so too. And so I'm like hiding behind this person's house, and like between a grill and stuff, and I'm still on the phone with Kiki and her best friend. And so I'm like, dang, like, I don't know if I should move, because I had stopped sharing location on his phone, which was a rookie mistake. Like, I should have kept it on so I knew where he was at. she was like, okay, it's cool, I'm finna just come get you, like, you don't stay that far. Because I had sent her my address, because prior to that she was like, okay, where do you stay, because I don't want you to get hurt, you know, I'm finna just come get you. And I was like, okay, bet. So I'm standing here behind this person's house waiting. So y'all, when I had took off running, went behind the person's house, I kept running because I didn't want to just stay there. I didn't want them to see me where I ran to. So he drove straight and went back into another cul-de-sac that was literally directly right in front of the house I ran behind. Like, so I'm running in the woods and I see them pull up into the cul-de-sac and they stopped, looked at me, and I was like, oh shit. And so I ran. Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting too excited. Let me calm down. He sees me and like eye contact, and then I run back towards where I was running initially from. So then that's when I was just like, okay, I'm not leaving from behind this person's house. So I'm standing there and I'm on the phone with the girls and they're just like, oh my god, what's happening now? And I'm like, bro, literally I can't see nothing. Like, I swear I stood there for so long. It felt like 30 minutes. So as I'm walking from in front of the house, why did the people come outside the house? I guess they see me in the back of their yard, but it was just like, bro, they came outside the house. They're like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? I'm just like, no, I'm fine. And I was like, I'm just hiding behind here for a second. And they're like, they looked at me and they're like, are you sure you need to call someone? I was like, no, it's fine. Like, I got my friend about to pick me up. And so they're like, okay, that's fine, just go back over there. And I was like, okay, good, because they probably thought I was in like some nut shit, but really I was running for my life. So I'm waiting on her to pull up. She pulls up. Okay, we talking. She's like, oh my god, you actually cool as shit. Like, that's crazy. So I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, thanks, you too. Gotta get the good old aqua for it. So yeah, and I had told her to drop me off. Well, not drop me off, but take me by this other boy house that I was talking to. This other emo boy. I don't know. I think I went through a phase. Honestly, it was a phase. I needed to go there because he had bought me a wig and I wanted to wear it. So, oh my god, crazy story. I ended up meeting the boy that left me in Atlanta for dead through her. Like, oh my god. But he wasn't an emo boy, so that's good. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube video, and if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow all my social medias on the screen down below. And if you guys enjoyed this story time, let me know if y'all want another one, because I got a lot more to come. What did we learn? Don't talk to emo boys. 2, when there's red flags, don't ignore them. Okay, just take it and keep it P. And 3rd thing we learned, don't let these people play with you. Like, but yeah, thank you guys for watching.
My titties purple, they plastic. I like my money Jurassic. His pussy pop back, elastic. You bitches don't want no static.